and good morning. Happy Thursday. And good morning. Good morning, everyone. Gonna give a quick check on Starlink real quick. How are we looking today? I started this without Mitch, so we'll see how it goes. Looks like it updated again last night. So I've noticed that it actually has to settle. It kind of relearns where everything is. We'll see how it goes. We shall see. All right. Back this mode there. Where are we going today? I'm gonna do a little bit more kind of polish just on some of the Twitch stuff. I want to try getting the new Mitch binary on the other machine, but after we do a little cleanup first. See, am I even running Mitch? No. Yeah, there we go. There's Mitch. Ooh. Talk about render lag. Yeah, I think it just has trouble capturing. Capturing for whatever reason slow on this machine. Slower than the other machine. I don't know why. It could have to do... Could... Yeah. Going from it watching Mitch to not watching Mitch. It'd be really beneficial. Let's see, and then we also got this view. So, set that up this morning. And it looks like my network is kind of sketchy today. Or at least sometimes. We'll see how it goes. Alright. So, where are we going? We're doing the material stuff. Good. We have Godot open. Now let's fire up Godot. Godot. We await you. Get it? Right now, how far did we make it with this? If we fire that up, that's transparent. It's transparent. You can't actually see it. It's there. Oh man. Oh man. I love this song. I love this song. Okay. Not too bad. I'm gonna watch it as it does that again. I watch the frame times to render. Oh man. I love this song. Yeah. Okay. One more. We got 27 missed frames due to render lag right now. Here, let me set it. Okay. I'm gonna do this again. Oh man, I love this song. 5. We lose 5 frames due to that. 15. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can improve on that. I'm gonna turn off Midge. Go. And on this box. Okay. However, let's go over to thumbs up song. Ooh, yes, okay. Where are we going? Let's go from below, bottom view. This way, though. Okay. Back up to Twitch overlay. I don't know, what is it? It's channel points. Oh, that's in the middle, isn't it? Everything's going to be off to the right from wherever that is. Come on, Sterling, keep up. It's still pretty good. Okay. Oh. Close up some other stuff on this box. Close off Chrome. There we go. That'll help. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the channel points thing top left window, or the top left section of the window. I would like it if it was centered, but our container here doesn't really do centering. It constrains the left edge of the contents. The left edge is where I am. Probably update containers so that we have a little drop down and we can control it. And where is the children? Where are the children compared to this? No, we already have a line, but container's kind of a top level thing. The other one we had was, what was it? Space and... I'm on the wall! Good morning, Final Spartan. I missed that. Hey, good morning. Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna adjust my screen capture real quick because it dawned on me that we don't need chroma on that. Turn that off. That should help a touch. I also think that the camera probably okay. Yeah, we're on the wall today. I don't know. Oh, was that or the ceiling? Alright. Let's go back to project settings, search clear, rendering environment. And that's empty. That's good. And then in our environment, those are on. It's good. And then where's our clear color for the background? It was in environment, wasn't it? Clear color. But where did we set the blue? I don't remember where we set the blue. There. Oh, it's here. Here it's blue. Okay, so if we set it to a transparent black, then it should be black. Yes, okay. That works. Oh, Starling's behaving for a moment. Good. Oh, that's strange. I've actually got with loop back. Hold on just a moment. Audio. Crisp. Gearbox. OBS. Huh. Strange. Because I set up a couple more channels, channel 3 and 4, but I was not expecting to have channel 3 and 4 actually come through. Advanced audio properties. Tracks. Oh, I see. Actually, that's not it. I'm not sure. Yes, this should probably be a separate device then. Okay. Turn that off there. More OBS stuff. Yeah, I'm going to rename this to Mitch. That. I know you can't see it. This will just take me a moment. A new virtual device. We also want. All right. Basically just setting something up so I can monitor the output. Okay, now I can hear it. Good, and it's not piping through the other audio import. Fantastic. Okay. So, all right. Now, how are we going to do this? We're going to come through and get. Okay, that's better. That looks better. I'm going to adjust that control. Oh, you know what I forgot today? A little stream announce. Okay. Let's go into container. So here's container. Container doesn't have any properties. I think we could toss it together pretty quick. It's actually an interesting variant of the align control. It's actually very, very similar to align. Very similar to align. The one difference is that align has a parent container. Could we set align up so that if it doesn't have a parent, it's still okay? Maybe. Let's check the constraints. See, in this case, some of these would actually have to be zeros. No. Let's just pilfer some of the code here. All right, so we have to alignment from I-64. Got alignment already set up. Can we actually abstract this out? I think we can. It's really the contents that we want. Just in case somebody else, I mean in the future, wants to set up some sort of alignment for something else, we definitely want to have these independent. But this could be some sort of function. Register alignments. We will take a class builder just like the other one. Actually, we probably should have still copied that. This is not going to be on self anymore. We're going to change these to get and set vertical alignment. Self is passed in. We could actually have that be more of a this in this case. And I actually don't know if they have to be exported here. Let's try it without. Just free functions here. And we have to know the type, don't we? Ooh. All right. See, even if we did this, we would still have to create some sort of trait. That trait would have to be implemented by both of these. Would that be okay? Probably. But it's going to be really shallow. It's going to look almost exactly like this. Maybe we make this generic instead. Let's undo this just a little bit here. Let's come down. All right, so we got those back. Register. This is going to be register alignment. Builder. Get rid of that. Is this one of those little code traps where you have two things that are so similar that you want to deduplicate the code, but it's not actually a good idea? It might be. Just might be. Let's get rid of those. Oops, wrong one. Get rid of the little gets on there. Now let's construct our little trait. What does that return? That returns, I don't know yet. Returns one of those. Could have found. Climb under the wall. I'm coming down off the ceiling, man. Coming down off the ceiling. Oh, look, it automatically removes the pub function. Did you see that? If I save, so I get that on there, save it, it gets rid of the pub. All right. Where T? Impulse alignment container. Oh yes, and T also needs to be native class. That's fine. Move to where clause. Thank you. What is okay? Class builder. What do you have? Yeah, or see his native class. And what about add property? Is it further constrained? Or T is export? Wait, where T is export? Well, it's creating a property builder. Okay, that's not for the class itself. Okay, we'll have to pull up the big error on that one. Oh yes. Oh well, this does have to implement it, doesn't it? Um. Okay, so let's extract those. And I'm hoping I don't need the export on those. Okay. I'm gonna pull alignment container for align. Okay. So what's next? This is a little low for me. Almost there. There we go. I don't know, a little there. That's better. Gonna hide behind the mic today. Just hide. So cargo checked. Let's see the big errors. Missing horizontal and vertical. Okay, that's on container though. Container, align. Here we go. The trait user data map is not satisfied. Okay, so it needs to be native class, and native class user data needs to be map. Let's split these two. Yeah, native class. And user data needs to be map. I like this song so far. Who knows? Expected signature. Good camera positioning. Moscow Mish. How you doing today? You think so? I can't really see what you're saying. And if I need to like hide somebody's, uh, I probably couldn't hide somebody's text because it's so awkward. So let's see. That's okay. That's that arm. This is this arm. Yeah. No. Covered. Who said that? We don't know. Vertical alignment. Expected signature. Oh, I see. It's supposed to take native class base. That should be true. GD native, tref, spatial. Okay, we have that. Returns an I64. Returns that. Hey, Berduda. Toggle bit. You need to turn your monitor? Food run. All right, man. Well, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream today. Gotta love when you don't get kicked out of Modvio on a raid. Aww. Well, if Togglebyt's not sticking around today, can you guys let me know what he was working on? Oh, bad timing. Of talking to each other thing, the kind of communication dispatcher thing. What do they call that? I forget what it is. There we go. Inter-app communication. Well, how have you guys been? Hope you're having a good week so far. We're doing all right here. Just chilling. Starlink seems to be okay. We'll see how long it's doing all right. Not running Stitch today, but yeah, we do have a couple issues with coming down off the ceiling. We're on the wall now. Luckily, I don't have to like hold on anymore. So what are we working on here? We're actually working on some stream effects, and right now, let's see. Oh, that didn't update. That's unfortunate. It should update. Let's save that. Close it. Open it. There we go. Well, it's close enough. If I'm no, it's definitely me, and I see it actually right now. It says I'm losing about. I don't understand though. Yeah, it was just a moment of poor latency, etc. Right now it's holding strong. So yeah, I thought I'd just try it. I didn't realize that it had updated 4 hours ago. Who knows? Actually, let's do a little quick check. So yes, I'm on Starlink, and here we'll drop this down so I can show you guys, and hopefully we can get this on screen. But yeah, you see, I know the reflection kind of sucks, but um, so you can see those little dips there in the top. That's kind of what we're working against. And if we go to support, and I don't think I can show you this part because they started to include personal information in it. But yeah, it looks like it was just the device, not the router. So the router's been up for, goodness, almost 10 days. And the device, 4 hours. So they changed something on the device, on the dish. So let's come back to working on this stuff. All right. So we're working with Godot, the Godot game engine, and Rust, for those of you that are unfamiliar with this. And thank you, Togglebit, if you're still there. I should just have it randomly move, right? Just like have this like where is it? Have it kind of drift around the scene. All right. Make that a game in itself. Let's match the time. All right. So what we have here is our kind of UI system that we've been building out. Right? The big difference between kind of the default one in Godot and what we've been building is that our 2D stuff is all meshes in 3D space. So you can see these cool little curves and things. This is all generated by our Rust code. So if I zoom into the subtext, you can see all of that on like the F, the S. Here, let's focus selection. Whoa. There, now we can get into this. You can see these tessellated fonts. So it looks really nice in 3D. If only we could get it to look really nice on the stream in 3D. That'd be a win. So we're currently working on our little thumbs up. So if you go and hit thumbs up on something, we should be able to run that. I've got transparency going. The app is right here. You just can't see it. So if you look in this area over here, when I hit this button, Mr. Halsey loves this song. Fantastic, right? So trying to get little things like that working. And the current challenge, current project, is to make it so that it's center aligned. Because this container widget puts the contents left aligned to where it is. But I would rather have that show up in the center of the screen and flip down. A good joke? Tell a good joke? Oh. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, you know what? I feel like the get the book? I know, right? Actually, do I even have we've been collecting jokes that people tell us. So where is it? Oh, we don't have OneNote up. Hold on a sec. Come on. Sorry. I gotta make sure it shows up on the right screen. And it's like doing some sort of verify thing. What is it doing? Oh, you know what? I could go to this one instead. There we go. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, yes. It did show up with my my D&D stuff. Okay. Normally I have this up and ready to go. That and I was going to record some so that it would just automatically do it. You were horrified. Oh, here, I'll say it. in context here. I was horrified when my wife told me that my 6-year-old son wasn't actually mine. Apparently, I needed to pay more attention during school pickup. Oh, that's kind of a. Apple pie in Jamaica costs $2.50 and $3 in the Bahamas. These are the pie rates of the Caribbean. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there it is. You asked for it. A friend of mine went bald years ago, but still carries his old comb. He just can't part with it. All right, that's a good one. Copy that. You want to go to the Caribbean now? Last one for now? Okay. I'm still trying to capture your last one. You've got a number of these, Verduda. When you die, what part of the body dies last? The pupils. They dilate. Dilate. Da-dunch. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a rough one. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's get our alignment working. Kitty. There you are. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually worth doing this. This like this. I'm just gonna undo that. Put this back. All right. We're just gonna grab this. Gonna quickly or attempt to quickly do this. We're gonna work on container. Container needs to have a register function. Oh, Epic Blarg, good morning. You thought you'd heard and read them all. Oh man, we got a ton of these. What do ducks eat for breakfast? Quackers. Let's see. This one from Krasink. Why couldn't the bicycle stand by itself? It was too tired. I'm thinking of a career where I estimate crowd sizes at different outdoor events. I wonder how many people are in that field. Mm-hmm. All right. Oops, I forgot our default for our containers. Alignment start. Let's do alignment start for each one of these. So by default, it'll be start. One, two, three, four functions. Okay. So we have those. And now we can come into this create constraints. Mr. Balrog, let's see what do you bring to us? Giraffes can never apologize to each other. It takes them too long to swallow their pride. Ooh. That's good. I'll see. Are you in our list? You might be in our list. Oh, you're not in the list. All right. You're on too many lists. That's not a good sign. Let's capture this one too. All right. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna record a whole bunch of these so that whenever anybody redeems those, it automatically tells one. All right. But now, let's see. I actually want to do a little bit of a switch here. It's going to be similar to the constraints in align. Create constraints here. And that we will match, self horizontal, self vertical, and we'll create constraints based on, based on that. So, got a vector here. Let's bump up the capacity here. I think center requires 2, and if we don't use all 4, fine. It's okay. I don't think these are actually very large, but I only want to do one allocation. So let's do a match here on, let's see, what are we doing here? The left, self dot horizontal. Fill in the match arms. Thank you. This here is for, well, these two. We should probably put this up there. Child left, child top. And we want bottom. Okay. So now that we have those, we can start to fill in the rest. Because arguably we could just inline that. Same here. Okay, so there's a start. If we get rid of that. Let's see, what's that return? Nothing. It returns units. So that should be fine. I'm just surprised that this ended up keeping the curly braces around it. Normally I wouldn't do that. All right. This is going to be child right. So if the right, well, in this case, we're setting the child's right value equal to 0. All right, there's bottom. Now I have to do center. And center's a little bit trickier. You can see here, we set the child's left to be this sort of little formula here. And this ended up working pretty well. Oh. Then I need to check my calendar real quick. What are we doing today? Besides fixing bugs for the release. Okay. I think I'm good for a little bit. All right, so alignment center. What shall we do? We can set the child left and the child right equal to the same value. If we set them both to 0. Ooh, what did you hear that? Jason, thank you for the follow. Did we leave Mitch running? Oh, we did. Look at that. Mitch is still running. We'd never see it though. Oh. Yeah, we're working on our stream effects. So thank you for testing that for us. Um, we'll end up getting something a little blingier on the screen in a bit. All right, alignment center. I'm not so sure on this one. So we could say that child left is equal to child right, but we just invert the sign on one of them. Let's see if that actually works. If that works, I'm going to be surprised. So, child left. Kazaa, thank you for the follow. See, this would probably work. Let's see, because I really don't know if Castaway is going to be able to solve that. But that's pretty neat if it can. Negative child top is equal to child bottom. All right. 27 errors. I don't think that's true. Unless it's like, oh, this. See. That's really what we wanted. There we go. Import that. Import this. Anything else? Time for some water. All right. Oh, still a little. Still waking up. Well, that built. That did build. Argo build. What do we have here? Okay, that'll take it a minute. We're going to go ahead and shut down Godot in preparation. Yes, go ahead and quit. All right. So, got that now. We restart Godot. Toss this up. Pull that over here. Let's go ahead and run that. Actually, I don't want to run it yet. Let's stop it. I want to look at that scene. Thumbs up song. Okay. Now what I would like to do is change container. Okay, we have start. We do center. Ooh, did you see that? Let's go to the front view for a moment and open up animation because this scene does have some animation. Actually, I want to see it from the front. There we go. So you can see our animation here. It's kind of just flips open. Oh, that's cool. All right. Container, center, center. Oh, lovely. That's neat. Okay, so we want start center. So it's going to be at the top of the screen in the middle. Let's give that a save and run it. Oh, nice. Okay, so that works. It's in the center of the screen. We have a new container that we can use. Let's go to follow. Let's say follow. Yep. Then we have sneaky. I'm going to change this up just a little bit. Because in this case, we don't want it. We want to replace the space component with something else. Follows are going to be at the center of the screen, so this needs to be at 0, 0. Container is center, center. Border box, good. Let's save it and open it. There we go. Center of the screen. Looks like we need some padding, though. There we go. Might be a little too much. All right. There we go. Now it's running. We'll just wait for somebody to follow. Either that or I'll... Hold on, don't do it yet. Let's move that off screen. Okay. Let me grab my mule. Okay. Yes, unfollow. Follow. Oh, null instance. Ah, yes, okay. Glad somebody else didn't do that. So here we have name. That one. Restart. All right, now it's running. Let's go ahead and give it a follow. Oh, there we go. It's all black though. Wow. Let's fix the colors on that. I'm muted. Thank you, Sarcastic Dante. Thank you. And halfway to Australia. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we're not going to export with debug. Save that. Overwrite. Okay, good. All right. So now, can we go to Alt? Oh, that's just a black screen. Let's fix that. How was I going to fix that? Okay, we'll just delete that scene and duplicate the other one. Oh, thank you for the follow. Now I have to go figure that out. Challenge Z, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's right there. Right there. All right. So we need to duplicate that scene. We will call it Alt Screen. There we go. We'll transition to that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is open, or let's get Mitch. Had to get the password right. Okay. I'll give this a copy. Hold on a sec. Toss that into applications. Yes, replace it. Ooh, unexpected error occurred. I think this happens when I don't right click and open. If I just open it from the command line, it doesn't quite like it. Something different happens. And then if we drag it across, so that didn't seem to work. Let's try again. Drag, drop, replace. Yes. See, if you don't right click on that DMG file, that damage file, it won't let you copy the contents. Oh well. Okay, we're going to fire up Mitch over here. Where's Mitch? It's alphabetic. I should be able to find this. Micro, no. Ah, there it is. Starting Mitch. Okay, I think it's actually on the other monitor, but I can't see it anyway, so that's fine. And we have this. We have Mitch capturing. Mitch is scaled up. Okay. Now we're going to see. How does this look? Actually, I want to see on my other screen. I'm going to watch myself on the other screen. Okay. Let's transition back. And now, my little buddy here is going to. Oh, hey, come on. Yes, Evil Halsey loves this song. Oh man, I love this song. It's on the top right. Why is it on the top right? Hold on. Do that again. Oh man, I love this song. Yeah, it's in the wrong spot. That's exactly how it is on the other screen. Actually, it doesn't. The animation looks okay. Are we dropping frames whenever we do that, though? Zero right now. Oh man, I love this song. Yeah, we dropped 13 frames. Oh, this is funny. Little dink, 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 all the way back. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Okay. All right, now let's make sure that the filter's on Mitch. Oh, we still have the chroma key on Mitch. Let's remove the chroma key, yes, because we're not actually chroma keying anything. I'm going to try again, because maybe without the chroma key, it'll be better. Oh man, I love this song. Oh, we still lost some. Eh, okay, but at least the alpha's working. That's good. But why is it in the wrong spot? Because it should be at the top. Did I copy the wrong file? Project. Let's check this. See, this is in low processor mode still. I think that's okay. We could actually do MSAA now. Let's see what's that look like. Oh man, I love this song. Ooh, that's much better. I think I'm gonna have to get close and look. Oh man, I love this song. Yeah, that's tolerable. Okay. Let's give that a stop. Project, export. Oh, you know what? Cargo build. Release. That's what I missed. That's why it was still using the old behavior. Because all of the Godot stuff was new. All of the Rust stuff was old. Packaged the wrong DLL with it, or shared library. Come on, you can do it. Why was the moss afraid of the full moon? It was a lycanthrope. Get it? Get it? Lycan? Lycanthrope? Werewolf joke. Sorry. What did the farmer call the cow that produced no milk? An utter disappointment. What do you call a can opener that's broken? A can't opener. How does Bill Gates count to 10? 1, 2, 3, 95, 98, NT, ME, 2000, XP, Vista, 7, 8, 10. Justice is a dish best served cold. If it was served warm, it would be just water. A water ice joke, get it? Justice, just ice, just. Never mind. It compiled. Let's check. Cat.config cargo argo car. Uh, nope. That was just a really long one. I mean, we did turn a bunch of stuff on though. Should probably turn debug true off. All right. So there's that. Yeah, a really long one. Let's export the project. Source Rust Mitch builds. Okay. Overwrite that. Yes, that's fine. All right. Source Rust Mitch builds. Great. We're not going to open it though. See, why is that going so slow? My machines are like routing through like something far away. They shouldn't be. They're actually plugged into the same thing. Okay, now on my other screen. Let's see, that's where is that? That's in my home directory? Gotta right click on it, found it. There we go. Yes, I am using Starship. Thank you. Okay, drag. Oh, is Mitch still on? I gotta turn Mitch off first. Okay, there we go. Now we drag and drop into applications. And I actually butchered that. Stop. Let's try again. Replace. Great. Okay. Now we're going to test this out again. Mitch is running. Let's go ahead and go back to the other scene. OBS. There we go. Thumbs up. Redeem.
Oh man, I love this
Oh,
song.
there we go. Okay. Audio come across okay, or was that too loud? I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to do it again. I was looking at the animations. I didn't see the audio levels.
Oh man, I love this song.
Maybe just a touch more. So minus 18 on that. Oh man, I love this song. All right, that's pretty good. And then come back over here, close that, give me a follow. I sense a new presence among us. Whoosh. I don't know. I don't really that that little it doesn't fade away fast enough. It doesn't like go away. You know, it's not bright enough. It should be a little brighter. Okay, well that's good for now. At least we got a little something there, and we got a platform we can work with and add more, etc. And some of this I'm going to do. Yeah, some of it I'm going to do off screen, of course. Oh, and I don't like to leave myself following myself. So let's unfollow me. There we go. All right. It's pretty good. Now, where to next on this? Yes. Now, we didn't get the raid stuff working. The raid stuff, we'd have to wire up Twitch chat client, right? The IRC client. Trying to figure out what I want to do next. Because I have another project I want to work on. And I think, see, some of this is all right now. Um, thumbs up song. Let's do one more. Twitch overlay. Say this is going to be channel points. Let's go in there. We've got this script here. Got our channel points. Right. See, when this is done, then it goes, let's check on sneaky first. Let's go 3D. Because the follow bit is, it's just taking too long. Oh, it's because the animation stops here at 3.7. This goes to 5. This should be 3.7. There we go. Okay, we got that fixed. Now we should go down and vanish. Actually, we want to keyframe some other elements here. Because I think some of these don't exist anymore. Yeah, this. Yeah, the material here. Yeah, the albedo cutter. Yeah, none of these actually exist. Because we updated it. All right, border box. These three things. Do those not have the same? Oh, dread. It's actually called something else. Okay, regardless. So we have our albedo color, which is basically nothing. It could be the same color as the emissive. Let's change this to be a little brighter. Why don't we get alpha on this? All right, but we will keyframe that. Yes, use Bezier curves. Thank you. And flags, transparent. It's just transparent. No need for a key on that. But we have to include this one, okay, same color, but we will keyframe you down there. Then, once we get to, it's a lot. This point, it's solid. We want the RGB A to be solid. Come on, keyframe it. Do it. Okay, it did. I guess emission never needs to be animated. So we can get rid of these four. Just these elements here, and arguably just the alpha. It's there, and it goes away. Now we'll do the same animation for the text, and we should be able to do both of these at the same time because they have the same properties. Okay. Who turned out the lights? Wait, what? Starlink. I mean, if you have to ask, the answer is Starlink. Give it a refresh, maybe? All right. Oh, can I not keyframe those together? No video. I'd be surprised. There's like 32 viewers right now. If you were the only one that didn't, okay. All right, yeah, that black screen brought to you by a Starlink moment. All right, so we'll just do the same thing here. Starting at the beginning on frame 0. Lost video for a while, but you had audio the whole time? Not only video. Oh, okay. All right, so there's that. Bring this over to this point. Adjust the alpha. Keyframe it. Come over to the next point. Oh, did I do that backwards? I did do that backwards. Okay, this keyframe should have that. This one is solid. Okay, good. And what about this one? That one should be transparent. And then the one at the very end should be solid again. No, it should be transparent. Okay, let's see. Why is it not transparent there? Oh, because of our flags. Transparent on. Come on. There we go. Close the flags. Yes, you should have been up here. Okay, then it fades away. Why do you not fade away? Because I didn't have alpha, probably. So it wasn't keying it. What's going on here? Why? Okay, I'm gonna just trash that and start it over. Let's go to the beginning. We've got flags, alpha, transparent enabled, the albedo color at the very beginning. Okay, Bezier curve, done. Okay, it's fine. Now we go to 1 second in. Set that. Hit it. Come across here. That one's the same. Then we adjust the alpha back down. It fades out. Okay. And now, good. It fades in and out. Perfect. Gotta save. Project. Export. Oh, cancel, cancel, cancel. No, that's fine. We didn't change. We didn't change the other bits. Okay. So now we should get the alpha coming in and out as this happens. Okay, that worked. I'll just update it. I'm not gonna switch to that screen. Come on. Oh, I gotta close Midge for a moment. There we go. It's copied over. Right click, open. Okay, drag it to applications. Replace. Good. And start it up again. I almost have one Godot. That would have been a surprise. Okay, so that's there. Let's give it a test. Thumbs up. Oh, where's OBS? Wrong box. OBS. Okay. Oh man, I love this song. Good. That's in the middle. Fantastic. And let's test the fade in. Oh yeah, black screen. Look at that. Halsey podcast. Oh, look at that. So cool. Okay. Where's okay, 765. Do I like Snickers. I actually like Snickers. Although I hardly eat stuff like that. Alright. Imagine having to watch an ad on your own channel. Yes. Okay. There's our follow. I sense a new presence among us. Oh, there we go. And it faded in, it faded out. Okay. Yeah, this is on evil. Because you can't follow yourself, right? I want to see that one more time. I guess I could just watch it. I love this song. Wait, where'd it go? It's supposed to show. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Okay, that's fantastic. Oh man, I love this song. Oh man, I love this song. Oh man, I love this song. Everybody loves this song. Oh man, I love this song. Okay, good. So the buffering's working. Oh, that's funny. I like the way that looks. That's just neat. Okay, let's go ahead and reject all those. Give you your points back. Okay. So we figured out how to do the audio clips. which I forgot. I've now forgotten how to do that. I think you insert a key and then you add a stream. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. I'm going to delete that. Now, we had a couple more sounds, didn't we? I thought we had some sounds. So in scenes, was it following? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. A new hand has touched the beacon. What did the beacon look like from the game? Does anybody remember? Do we have an... Oh, that's pretty cool. So the next project, I'm kind of waiting for this, and I put it off for too long, actually. It's actually something that's going to help a neighbor of mine. This adorable older couple, kind of affected by the pandemic, and they want to set up a website, right? It's like, okay, I've been doing web dev stuff forever. I'll help you out. Not going to charge you for it or anything, but we're going to kind of do it on my time. Neighbor. Do I say neighbor weird? Lives, yeah. Okay, air quotes neighbor. Yeah, okay. you're, you're right. They do live out of sight. All right. Now, what happened though? Um, I signed up for Cloudflare's um, durable storage for their beta. I wanted to get in on the alpha because of the timing. It would have worked out really well for the neighbor, but that didn't happen. So durable objects. Now, durable objects wasn't actually available before, and durable objects are similar to KV. KV, um, supports high read volumes, low latency, making it possible to build highly dynamic APIs and websites which respond as quickly as a cache static file would. Now, depending on which way you go, your neighbors are either 100 meters or 1 kilometer away. Yeah, if we go that way, my closest neighbor is a mile, I think. Just almost exactly a mile. If we go that way, we're in that direction. So it's over there. I think because this building's at an angle. If we go that way, like half a mile. No, no, no. Little quarter mile. Well, the cute old couple, they're actually much closer than that. They're about, I don't know, 800 kilometers, maybe. Oh, they're our closest neighbor. So KV is really neat, right? The one thing about KV is that, well, you can basically clobber each other. Let's see, do they talk about it? Metadata, deleting, listing. Now let's go to durable objects. Maybe they touch on it. See, here's writing. Parameters. Maximum size of the value is 25 megs. Yeah, due to the eventually consistent nature of workers KV, concurrent writes from different edge locations can end up overriding one another. Okay. So if you're trying to make like a blog or some sort of, you know, let's say what I'm trying to build is a serverless WordPress and a serverless e-commerce store. Then this isn't going to work very well, right? Things writing over each other. In comes durable storage. So things that you can't have overriding each other should be done using durable objects. Durable objects provide low latency coordination and consistent storage of the worker's platform. A given namespace can support essentially unlimited durable objects, with each object having access to a transactional key value storage API. Durable objects consist of two components: a class that defines the template for creating durable objects, and a worker's script that instantiates and uses those durable objects. The class and the worker script are linked together with a binding. That's interesting. Durable object. There's a class definition. This will be interesting to see how this ends up working for.
I sense a new presence among us.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome. We just got that working, by the way. I'm jazzed. Yay. Okay. It's been like a year and a half that we haven't had anything like that, but we got a little something there. I was actually thinking of having it go whoosh, come in, and then whoosh, go out. Maybe doing some flips. Oh, you know what we should try? Oh, hold on. Let's finish reading about durable objects, and then have an idea. Durable objects class definition. Okay. State. You can see in the constructor, it gets state and env. And then for fetch, we have a request. Pass from the runtime to provide access to the durable object storage, as well as various metadata about the object. Okay. State ID. ID of this object. It can be converted into a hex string using its toString method. What is it normally if it's not a hex string? Because some opaque ID? Okay, fine. Oh, boss is going to the vet. All right. Weighted storage contains methods for accessing persistent storage via the transactional storage API. See that for more details. Oh, I guess, well, isn't that on the same page? Can I rotate myself 90 degrees clockwise? I could obtain. But then we couldn't see your text down there at the bottom. I'd have to shorten this, etc., etc. We can just move it. Oops, wrong thing. But yeah, we can rotate. And we'll probably be back to fully rotated tomorrow. All right, so state.storage, that's where the APIs are for storage. Wait until we give it a promise. Notifies the runtime to wait for the completion of an asynchronous task that may complete after a response has already been sent. Interesting. Why do you need this for durable? env contains environment bindings configured for the worker script, such as KV namespace, secrets, and other durable. Okay. Secrets, huh? Note that in transactional workers not using ES module syntax, the same bindings appear as global variables within the script. Hmm. Durable objects namespace, though, always use ES module syntax and have bindings delivered to the constructor rather than placed in global variables. Okay, and here we go. Get for one or more elements, put for one or more. So we have entries or key value. Returns a promise. The keys have a max size of 2048 bytes and values are limited to 32K. Interesting. Okay. So while a KV can have a much, much larger value, 25 megs, that's huge. Durable objects are actually limited by quite a bit. You can get up to 128 at a time. I mean, still, that's a lot, right? What, like 32K of text is actually a lot of text. That is quite a bit of text. Or a template, right? All of those elements are going to be smaller than that. So let's see. Any of our source code files. Let's see. How do we do an exec on there? Exec dash x path. Okay. Oh, was it a capital X or lowercase x? Okay. Let's just do exec. Only our font files are larger. Well, and the wave files, of course. Lilybyte, how you doing? Hey, check it out. Check it out. We got this working. Oh man, I love this song. That's Godot. Yeah, that's Godot. Yeah. Godot. 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 Yeah. Godot. People say it in so many different ways. Godot. Godot. Oh, that's an interesting one, Xenocron. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, that's funny. I like that one. Godot. Godot. Yeah. It's a weird name for sure. So, okay. So we can get, we can put, we can delete, yeah, and list. Oh, wow. All the keys associated with the current durable object in ascending lexicographical sorted order. So you can have a durable object. I think I missed something here. A namespace can support unlimited durable objects, and a durable object has multiple keys. Okay. Okay. Now, we list option, start, end, prefix, reverse, and limit. Returns keys associated with a durable object according to the parameters in the provided object options object. Okay. Transaction. Oh, here we go. Returns the sequence of storage operations called on a transaction. Runs. Sorry, did I say returns? I meant runs. I could have. Yeah, I just saw that wrong. Wow. Runs a sequence of storage operations called on a transaction in a single transaction that either commits successfully or aborts. Failed transactions are retried automatically. Okay. That's good. That's nice. That's actually really nice. Non-storage operations that affect external state, like calling fetch, may exclude more than once if the transaction is retried. May execute more than once. Okay, so if you're getting some data from somewhere else, like let's say the next integer ID, that'll happen twice. So you might increment more than you intend to. Delete all. Okay. Accessing them from a worker. The fetch handler, actually, I didn't bother to read all of it. I'm kind of skimming. The fetch method of a durable object namespace is called by the system when an HTTP request is sent to the object. I see. So this is kind of the entry point. These requests are not sent from the public internet, but from other workers, using a durable object namespace binding, see below. The method takes a request as a parameter and returns a response, or a promise for a response. If the method fails with an uncaught exception, the exception will be thrown into the calling worker that made the fetch. Less weirder than his previous names, though. Yeah. Generating IDs randomly. Creates a new object ID randomly. This method will never return the same ID twice. Good morning. How you doing? I have trouble saying your name. I really do. It's this part right there. All right. Creates a new object ID randomly. This method will never return the same ID twice. And thus, it is guaranteed that the object does not yet exist, and has never existed at the time the method returns. When generating an ID randomly, you need to store the ID somewhere in order to be able to reach the same object again in the future. You could, for example, store the ID in workers KV in an external database, or in a cookie in the user's browser. Oh, interesting. Were these the previous names? I haven't looked that up, the history up. That's interesting. Wow. All right. So you have to store it somewhere, like KV or something else. Object namespace. Unique IDs are unguessable, therefore they can be used in URL-based access controls. Oh, lovely. To store the ID in external storage, use its .to string. Okay, we've seen that before. An object namespace ID from string to convert the string back to an ID later. Okay. Jurisdiction? What does that mean? Oh, interesting. Look at that. Durable objects can be created so that they only run and store data within a specific jurisdiction to comply with local regulations. You must specify the jurisdiction when generating the durable object's ID. Wow. Note that objects that are constrained to a jurisdiction may still be accessed by your workers from anywhere in the world. The jurisdiction constraint only controls where the durable object itself runs and persists data. Okay. Actually, I'm going to stand up. Been sitting too long this morning. Gotta crank the desk up. This is where I find out if I've got anything that'll topple. All right, there we go. Actually, I'm going to move this up a little higher today. Where we go? Come on, around that. There we go. A little bit better. Actually, it feels not as tall as it should be. All right, there we go. Unique IDs perform best. When you construct a new unique ID, the system knows that the same ID will not be generated by another worker running on the other side of the world at the same time. Therefore, the object can be instantiated nearby without waiting for any around the world synchronization. Whenever you have a convenient place to store the ID, prefer using randomly generated IDs for best performance. Gotcha. IDs from names. Yeah, this is what we just saw. Previous created IDs from strings. Wait, what's the difference between these? Oh, this is from string and this is from name. Obtaining an object stub. An ID constructed using new unique ID, ID from name, or ID from string. Okay, it's basically a local client that provides access to a remote durable object. If the remote object does not already exist, it will be created. Okay, always something to talk to. Great. Always returns the stub immediately before it has connected to the remote object. This allows you to begin making requests to the object right away without waiting for a network round trip. Interesting. Object stubs. We're almost to the bottom here. A durable object stub is a client object used to send requests to a remote durable object. E-order. Proto? Interesting. Mouse or mace meaning bird, and tit meaning small. Huh. Interesting. So, how do we use it? CLI Wrangler, Webpack, etc. Okay, let's get started. What should we call this? Okay, we need to come up with a name for basically like a serverless WordPress, right? WordPress is kind of a nice name, right? You can take that apart. It goes to what, like typography, printing press, WordPress. What's a generic name for a copier? Like Xerox makes a copy. What was that old school copy process? The what they have before copiers? Early copy machines and what they were called. Daisy wheel? Cyclostyle? Electrophotography. Xerography. Bump this up. Copy machine. Mimeograph. Yes, mimeograph. Shall we call it mimeograph? I like that name. Mimeographs, along with spirit duplicators and hectographs, were common technologies for printing small quantities of a document. Huh, cool. Oh, wow, look at all this. Hectograph, rotary press, lithography. Which one of these is a kind of a neat name? I mean, mimeograph is way up there. All right, we're making serverless WordPress. We could call it hot metal typesetting. Mesotint, mesolith mine. For me, it's kind of a toss up between like hot metal typesetting and mimeograph. Although, like, if I'm gonna make this like a thing for rooster buckets, then we'd have mimeograph.roosterbuckets. That goes pretty well, as opposed to hotmetaltypesetting.roosterbuckets.com. Hot metal laser mimeograph. Let's call it mimeograph. And we'll probably have to set up the Rooster Buckets website for this too. Rooster Buckets is going to be the test subject. All right. So mimeograph it is. I like that one. Okay. Well, now let's come back here. Examples, guides, quick starts, workers account. Yeah, we already got a workers account somewhere. So about which? Okay. Durable. Come on, where is it? Great. I don't know which one it is. There's two. Security, yada yada, confluence. Huh, that's neat. What about durable objects? It might be in my other email account. All right. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hey, Perkin. How you doing? All the lovely moderators too. Ah, well, okay. Okay, it's this account. But which one is it? Ah, yes. Display now. Okay, where did they send this? They sent this to... Oh, they sent it to Rooster Buckets perfectly. Perfect. Let's see if we can log in with this. You know, I'm gonna log in, but I'm gonna do that off screen just to make sure, because I don't remember which one is in which. Oh, you know what? Let's Turn that off for there. Look, they got a decent dark website. Okay. Uh, Under attack? No, just where's the sign in button? Not the sign up button. Oh, my account. Okay, I'm gonna click that just over here. Give me a moment. What do we have in here? Oh, good. Perfect. Okay. We've just got one domain in there. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Do we have any workers? We don't. Okay. What about. Okay, so we'll use this account. That'll work just fine. Now, coming back here, we need to have Wrangler installed. Configuring Wrangler. Okay, yep. New project. Write your code. Yeah, you can do that with JavaScript. How do we do that with Rust? Because I want to use Rust for this. Oh, updated 2 days ago. Rust library for the Cloudflare v4 API. Who owns this? Endpoints. Workers. Do they have durable? I don't see it. All right, that actually looks like it's for the different API, not the one I want. What else do we have? Wrangler. Owners. Installation. Okay. NPM. I prefer not NPM. Cargo install Wrangler. We'll go that route. What else? Getting started. Oh, interesting. So we can do a Wrangler init with Rust. Oh, lovely. Okay. Generate Rust. We have a worker template here. Open that. There we go. Okay. So Dev. Regular Dev works very similarly to Wrangler Preview, except that instead of opening your browser to preview your worker, it will start a server on localhost that will execute your worker on incoming HTTP requests. From there, you can use curl, postman, or your browser, or any other HTTP client to test the behavior of a worker before publishing it. You should run Wrangler Dev from your worker directory. And if your worker makes any request to a backend, you should specify this with hostexample.com. Okay. At least it's not pip. Oh, yes. I know it. Get some CPU back. Let's close this. You should see a console log, okay? To learn about deploying static assets using Wrangler, see the worker sites quick start. Okay, what was that? Hold on. Just got some sort of alert. I don't know what it was though. Huh. No idea. Oh, you know what? I think it was just a Discord thing. All right. So we got workers sites opened. Start from scratch. All right. There's a lot going into this. 394. This command creates the following. Public, the static assets for your project. By default, it contains an index.html and a favicon. Fine. Workers site, the JavaScript for serving your assets. You don't need to edit this, but if you want to see how it works, or to add more functionality to your worker, you can add it that. Okay. I thought we could also do a template, right? Because this was mentioning a template. Wrangler init. We could give it Rust. What is using up all my CPU? All right. So I'm actually gonna pour some tea. It's been a while. Doesn't really look like I'm in those woods, does it? Doing some arbitrary crypto mining. You know, I saw that was it SourceHut has been getting crypto mining attacks on its build system. So people are submitting builds and doing crypto hashing. I didn't know that was even a thing. I wonder how GitHub and all those other places kind of mitigate that. I mean, obviously GitHub's at a different scale, right? So if something burns, 1,000, 2,000 hours of CPU time, it might show up on the radar. But what if everybody's doing it? Or If enough people are doing it, how do they detect it? So yeah, apparently they're gonna have some sort of voice chat. I saw this recently. I like source sets, so I kind of follow along. Oh, source hut here. What is your blog? There it is. Bug trackers are for tracking bugs. Huh. See, it was in this one here. Oh, look at that. A little penguin. Yeah. Oh, wait, they made a video how to do the patch set tool. That's cool. Yeah, and then they talk about cryptocurrency mining attacks. So that they might go to paid accounts only or build a source.hut. That's fine. We're supporting them. What is this? Bug trackers are for tracking bugs. We use our bug trackers for confirmed bugs and confirmed feature requests only. Due to learned behaviors from other platforms, many users do not understand this. For this reason, many project admins actually go so far as to set up read-only trackers so that only maintainers can file tickets. Oh man, I love this song. Hey, welcome. Are you testing it out or is this a real thumbs up? Let me know. Because if it's a real one, we're gonna go into like real thumbs up mode here. If it's not, let me know and I'll remove that. Sounds good. All right. Yeah. So here, they're not really talking about too much. Oh, let's see. What happens to the end user? They're not forgotten. They're given a better venue for their problems. Most projects of this sort provide a foo users or foo discuss mailing list, which encourages submissions from end users in a more forum-oriented style. Sometimes they become actionable, in which case a ticket is filed by a maintainer or janitor, the latter opening up a new contributor role for non-programmers. Well, I mean, it seems fair. Right? A lot of this stuff has been around forever. Mailing lists, Git, oh, bug trackers. Why is a bug track? Why do people track or have? You know what? Where were we? We were looking at the Twitch API 2. Where are we going with this? Here. I just want to get to Emil's things. That's why discussions exists, right? Issues and discussions. People keep asking questions over in issues. So the reason that this has been created is just to pull those things out of there, which is the same reason that they're doing their mailing lists. I like that people don't have to have a SourceHut account to interact with it. Anyhow. All right, mimeograph. You know, I think my machine's actually throttled a little bit. That might actually explain some of the previous CPU usage. Yeah, my power usage is actually really low on the other machine. I might swap those cables back. 'Cause I think not having the hefty power supply plugged into the box that's compiling. Yeah, I know. An Apple machine throttling? You don't say. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, be right back. Gotta go behind the machines. All right. So yeah, I just checked. I've got a 60-watt power supply and then an 85. I should probably just grab another 85. There we go. So let's go back to. Oh, that's so weird. Huh. Okay. Wrangler and knit. Yeah. So that machine's now got the 60, and that one's got the 85. So Wrangler and knit. Now we give it the name. Is that what it wants? The name, then dash dash type Rust. Is there anything else we can do? Overrides type and template. Okay, what is this one? Initializes a worker's sites project. What's worker's sites? Oh, worker's sites. Overrides type and template. No, okay, we'll just leave the type as Rust. Oh, that's great. I think this is the wrong one. What's the other one? All right, we're gonna have to do. See, I need to know what my stuff is here. Wrangler. Who am I? So I could do a login. Okay, I'm gonna do a login. And for this, I'm going to go to the secret screen. Don't worry. I'm just doing Wrangler login. Interesting. It wants to open a page in my browser. Sure. This is fancy. Okay, keep the page open. It's telling me to keep the page open. That's fine. That's crazy. So it opened it, and it did the whole round trip. All right. All right. Let's come back. Here we go. We can close that. Huh. We'll see. Account home billing. So how do we... Let's go to my profile for a moment. I mean, who knows? Yeah, that all looks fine. Authentication token API. Okay, I'm going to click through these real quick, but I don't remember this well enough to know whether or not I'm going to leak stuff. So back to the cupboard with y'all. Okay. Okay, and now I see where I can change my keys, etc. Okay. I don't think there's anything here that you couldn't see. So let's put that. Come on back out of the closet. All right. So communication preferences, blah blah blah. You know, password. Change that. I should probably set up TFA. API tokens. All right. Regular. Global API key. So if something goes wrong, I can come in here and hit change. And in here, I can delete it, or roll it, and set it up again. Sessions. That just shows us our existing sessions. What industry am I in for my day job? Radio announcer for competitive hot dog tossing? Good guess. Good guess. You're not far off. Not far off. I am a software engineer. So, yeah, I've been a software engineer for a long time. And currently, I'm a web dev. So I'm doing React, JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, which I actually have to get to pretty quick here. So, but I've done C, C++, Erlang. Oh, I love Erlang. And Rust. Rust is now my favorite, so I do Rust. All right. So we got the login going. That should be fine. Let's go back to the documentation. I don't care about that. Workers, yes. All right, now there's that. So we did. Oh, we didn't do getting started. Okay. So we did the install. We didn't use generate, did we? We used init. Did I put that at the wrong place? I think I did. Oh, yeah. Yes, I did. Hold on, I want to see what's in that wrangler.toml file. Remember what's new? Okay. So first, generate. And it defaults to this template here, which I think we opened up. Here's the worker template. And what if we wanted to use Rust? Commands, generate, type Rust. All right. So instead of init, we'll use generate. Name template. I don't know which template I want. This one doesn't seem like the right template. Let's see, you can find your zone ID in the right sidebar of the zone overview. You can copy your account ID below. You will need to update the following fields in the creator wrangler.toml file before continuing. Okay. What else? They say to go here. Okay, I'm going to do that. And they seem to be pretty good at not dropping the secrets on screen. But just for safety. Wait, I don't see it. I don't see it. Wrangler. The right sidebar of a zone's overview. I don't have a zone here. Pages, workers, registrar, stream. Did anybody else see that? Workers. We have a zone. Oh, zone ID. Zone ID, account ID. Okay. Click to copy. All right. Now we don't have a route for this. Guess that's okay. What else do we have in here? Workers. Oh, they have a README. And tests. Lovely. Okay. Oh, I like the idea of tests here. That's going to be nice. What do we have here? Batteries included. Console error panic hook for logging panic messages. Okay, great. Alec. Nice. Use Wrangler to generate to clone this template. Yeah, we did that. Test in headless browser with WASM pack. Huh. Okay. Let's give it a build. Can we just do that? Do I have to update WASM pack? I probably haven't done this in a very long time.
I sense a new presence among us.
Ooh. Amna, thank you for the follow. Let's look at the version 091. Creates IO. WASM pack. 091. Okay. Oh, updated a year ago. WASM pack test. Oh. Firefox. See if that tea is still like super hot. Seriously. All right. Just shy of scalding. All right. Wrangler. Preview. Oh, preview your code temporarily on cloudflareworkers.com. I need help writing help. All right. Let's do Wrangler dev. I want to see what this does. Listening on this port. Great. Hello, WASM worker. Well, hello. How are you? Hmm. Yeah, let's close some of those. Generate we did. Start from scratch. Yes. Close that. And you too. I feel like I lost something here. No, not that. Oh, here. There we go. Wrangler and net. Okay, we don't want that. Build. It's fine. Login we've already done. Config. Okay, I think that's already done. Publish. You can configure for different environments. Perfect. So we could actually have two different ones or environments set up. Naming, okay. .dev, yes. For this reason, Wrangler appends the environment name to the top level name to publish a worker script. For example, a worker project named myworker with an environment env.dev would become myworker-dev. Fine. Workers.dev. This Wrangler.toml has no environment defined and will publish myworker to myworker.your_subdomain.workers.dev. Introducing environments. This Wrangler.toml adds two environment variables to the base case. Note that you must provide a route/routes key for each environment if you are deploying to a custom domain. I see. We have a type, a name. So that's dev. This is staging. This is production. Yeah, I like that one. It's not really a read it out loud one, though. That's a good one. All right, and then you just say env for publish, env staging. This one is the dev one. This is the staging. This is production. That looks pretty straightforward. Why wouldn't we do that? Let's update our Wrangler.toml. Oops. Okay. Let's close that one. Code of conduct. I want to see this. Our pledge. Okay, that file's not getting committed. So much stuff. All right. Get UI. Appware. Cargo. What's cargo okay? I've not heard of this file before. What is cargo okay? Okay, we'll take that. Source test. Yeah, let's find this. The rest of that's gonna go away. I'm not gonna use Appware or Travis. So yep, that goes, that goes. Cargo okay. I don't even know if this is needed. When it's not in the ignore file, what is a dot cargo okay? Dot what is a rust dot? Serves as a marker for cargo, has fully extracted the tarball, and the directory is ready to go. This is done because cargo unpacks directly into the destination directory, and if cargo is Control-C halfway through, we want to be able to recover the next time cargo is run. I see. So we don't need that. You're gone. You're gone. Gone, gone. Let's edit you first. All right. Commit this message in the beginning. New project. Maybe a graph. What did I call it? A blogging platform? It's kind of like the serverless website platform, really. Oh, interesting. This is no. Direct users to send patches and questions to a single public inbox shared with several other projects. Neat. Huh. Okay. Great sources. Git add remote add origin. Okay. There we go. Okay. And I think we'll get this set up so that when it gets committed and it passes a test, then it'll automatically go to like staging or something else, or just straight out, right? Why not? Okay. Yeah. What do we want to do with this? So for Cloudflare workers, if we come back, let's say, what do we have? Dependencies. Okay, this is for Wheelock. Small code size, that's fine. So now we need to start generating HTML, right? What is a decent template to HTML kind of language? Or docs. Let's go to libs. Sauron. Client-side web apps. No, we want server-side HTML templates. Terra. Yeah, I've used Terra before. Ascama. I like mod. Mod is just so neat. Oh, they had a release this year. What did they change? FAQ. Hmm. What was the other one? There was another good one. It's called Liquid. Yes, this is basically the one that mimics Shopify's. It's basically what is a website? It's basically just a bunch of chunks of HTML, right? So you have values, you have a template. So you need to fetch all the values that the templates want, dump them in. I don't know if I'd use Liquid though. What else? Liquid. All right. Well, let's at least get something. Let's see. Publish. I have no idea what this is going to do. Oh, let's go into workers.dev. Mimeograph. Oh, fancy. Hello, WASM worker. Okay, that works for now. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Here's lib. WASM bindgen. Greet. Hello, WASM workers. And where is greet used? I think that's over here in worker. Handle the request. Take the request. Greet. WASM bind gen. So I guess depending on the handle request, we do different things here, which should be fine. This can be our little router. It's either that or we just pass the router in, not the router, the request in. Yeah, why wouldn't we do that? Why wouldn't we pass that into greet? We would have to know the type here, but then we could set up some sort of like route handler here. And given a specific route, we could look up either in KV or durable objects what is supposed to be displayed there. Fetch that. Hmm. Okay. Now, what if we wanted to have the request come in? How do we make a WASM bind gen request object? Like for this value here. I don't really want to do that out here. I'd rather do that in Rust. So I'm thinking this will get, yeah, this will be a really small shim. Pub function. What do we want to rename this to? Handler? Result. So what is this request? Let's dbg this out. Can we even do that here? Console.log. Let's request for that. Wrangler dev. Almost. Unknown object. Lovely. Okay. Stringify that. Do it again. Oh, detect changes. So it might actually just pick up the changes and do it. Contains literal string. What? Come on. I was hoping that there wasn't a single quote in there. I don't see it though. Oh, that's great. All right. Okay. Well, that's interesting. We could build that out, or we could see if it exists in that other crate. Now, what was it? It was Cloudflare. Let's see, auth API sync API endpoint blocking API response. See, none of these are like request API client. No async API. That's not it. Okay. So maybe not that. We'll have to come up with our own. Is this one different than what we just saw? Ah, yes. All right. I gotta get running. Um, let's wind down here. Oh, who shall we raid today? Oh, there's a bunch of people doing Godot. And no Rust people, huh? Let's see, what else do we have? Let's raid Disoding. All right. It just told me that it's the channel we're rating is intended for mature audiences. So if you can't take that, just I don't know. Just don't join the raid. But yeah, we also have Discord if you want to chat afterwards. Got some YouTube bits over there. I try to export them semi-regularly, not semi-annually, semi-monthly sometimes. And of course, follow along, all that. Yeah, Instagram, OnlyFans. No. Come on. Me, Instagram, please. No. No, thank you. Or immature. All right, y'all. Till next time. Bye bye.